For many years, duck boats have been a popular novelty tourist ride in a number of places around the United States. But as John Yang reports, last week's deadly accident in Branson, Missouri is putting questions about the safety of those vehicles in the spotlight once again. And some are asking whether they are properly regulated.
In Indianapolis last night, a prayer vigil for 9 members of one family killed in last week's duck boat tragedy near Branson, Missouri. Safety experts say the dangers of duck boats have been well documented for nearly 2 decades. Peter Goals was managing director of the National Transportation Safety Board in the late 1990s.
This was not an accident that came out of the blue. We've seen this before, and it's tragic that action hadn't been taken.
The amphibious vehicles were built during World War II as military landing craft. Today, they operate as land and water tourist attractions in many U.S. cities, including Boston and Washington, D.C.
Poor people.
Late Thursday, a duck boat tour on Table Rock Lake in Missouri capsized during a severe storm, killing 19 of the 31 passengers on board. Video shot by people nearby show the doomed vessel battling near hurricane-force winds and quickly sinking as it takes on water. The boat's operators ventured out despite storm warnings. Tia Coleman lost 9 family members, including her husband and 3 children. Only she and a nephew survived.
Since I've had a home, it's always been filled. It's always been filled with little feet and laughter. And my husband, I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
Ripley Entertainment, the Orlando-based owners of the duck boat that sank last week, said in a statement that they are cooperating with all federal and state authorities involved in the investigation. The accident was similar to a 1999 sinking in Arkansas that killed 13 people. That boat was outfitted with a canopy roof, just like the one in last week's accident. After investigating the Arkansas incident, the NTSB concluded that the canopy was a major impediment to the survival of the passengers. Intended to protect riders from the weather, safety investigators say passengers can get trapped beneath the canopies as the boat takes on water and sinks. In the 1999 Arkansas accident, 7 of the 13 dead were found still inside, 4 of them pinned beneath the canopy.
We found those to be a virtual death trap. That with the canopies in place, it was very hard, if the boat went down, for people to escape unless they were really good swimmers or were sitting in the very outside seats. The vehicle, which weighs over 4 tons, once it reached a critical level of flooding, it sank very quickly.
The NTSB's investigation led to several safety recommendations, including removing the canopies and improving the duck's buoyancy. The NTSB has no enforcement powers.
We sent out 30 letters to the operators of the duck boats at that time. 14 of the operators never responded at all.
The other 16 simply acknowledged getting the letter. Since 1999, more than 24 other people have died in duck boat accidents, both on land and on water. At least 3 government agencies, including the Coast Guard and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, share responsibility for duck boat safety.
Because these vehicles kind of slip through the cracks in terms of regulation and oversight, is it a bus? Is it a seagoing vessel? Who really calls the shot? They tend to get very little scrutiny.
Until tragedy strikes, as it did last week on this Missouri lake, claiming 17 lives. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm John Yang.